Hi guys, it's me, back again, MrGamingGuitarist, and I know this seems a bit weird, because I'm wearing the same exact shirt, and I'm in the same exact place as my previous videos, but this is a few weeks later, just so you know. And anyway, what I'm here to talk about today is I'm going to talk about my favorite Nintendo console of all time. And I know that Nintendo, they basically brought back gaming in the 80s. Like after that whole video game crash of 1983, and they have been at the forefront ever since. Of course, you already know all that stuff. But anyway, and this video is also a video response to someone who, about their favorite Nintendo console, and they said it was the Super Nintendo, so I figured, you know what, I should make a response of my own, and I have been wanting to make a video about this also, so I'm just going to tell you guys right now. The Nintendo 64 is not only my favorite Nintendo console, but just my favorite console of all time, and in this video I'm going to explain why that is. Well, first of all, I remember I never really played video games that much at the time in the late 90s. This was 97. I was 3 years old and was just learning about the great thing known as video games, and I always wanted. Now, I didn't really know that I wanted the Nintendo 64, but there was a time when it was on Christmas in 1997, there was a Nintendo 64 under the tree, but I didn't know that. It was like this huge box with this huge, big-ass bow on it, and I was wondering, and it said to me, to Jaren, what could this thing possibly be? So I opened it up, and there it was. It was the Nintendo 64. Little did I know that this black box of wonder and joy would soon become the console that would pretty much start my life out as a gamer. Now, I will admit that nostalgia had a big part in this whole, in me liking it so much, but I just have so many great memories, and if it wasn't for the N64, I might not even like games that much at all, because that was the thing that really opened my eyes to the whole world of the gaming universe. And I'll never forget that first time when I got Mario Kart 64. It was the first game I opened up to. And the first game I got was Mario Kart 64 and NBA Courtside with Kobe Bryant, and I remember just putting it in there, turning it on, and just being wowed away. I was controlling these things. I was controlling this guy with a red hat just driving these carts, and it just fascinated me. And I just missed that, and I loved that so much. And then I got another game, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, which is known by several people as what is arguably the best Zelda game ever made, and arguably the best N64 game. And the thing I noticed about Ocarina of Time is, and believe it or not, you can call me a pussy all you want, I have never beaten that game. Sad, but true. But the thing is, you have to know, I was just 4 at the time, and video games were still a new thing to me, and I quite didn't understand it, and to me, I know this sounds funny, but Zelda was a pretty complicated game for me at the time when I was 4. I had no idea what to do, and it was just, it was hard for me to understand. I know, makes me look pretty dumb, but I was 4. And now when I go back and play it, I understand it now because I've played through Twilight Princess. Haven't played through Skyward Sword yet. But anyway, so after that, there were like several other games I got, like Rugrats Invent Scavenger Hunt. I loved the Rugrats. Nickelodeon was one of my favorite. Nickelodeon was one of my favorite channels, and I just loved that Rugrats game. And I also, and I haven't played GoldenEye before, and that was, I know, sad but true also. But another game that I loved was Donkey Kong 64. I just remember going to Hollywood Video and playing it and renting it. And I remember it came with an expansion pack, and this was back when Hollywood Video, they had the N64 cartridges in VHS and VCR cases, and you would just have to open it up. And I remember like the back of the box said that to take out the expansion pack, use a spoon. I always found that amusing. And I also remember playing Diddy Kong Racing, and I remember getting a Tetris game for the N64, and it just amazes me that how far technology has come. But the N64 the N64 is the heart where my gaming blood is pumped from, because that was the very first one. And I also remember playing Star Wars Racer on the N64, and I just loved it all. And I also remember getting Triple Play 2000, NBA Live 2000, and it was just a huge part of me, and it just left such of a huge impact on me, and it will never be forgotten. I will never get rid of it, and it has some of the greatest memories of all time, and I owe everything to the Nintendo 64. And, you know, I just could be blinded by nostalgia, but I really don't care. That's what makes it so great. And of course, there was Super Mario 64 and Super Smash Brothers. I remember buying Super Smash Brothers at Walmart and buying Super Mario 64 and just loving every minute of those two. And then, you know, we moved on to the GameCube. And I loved the GameCube, but then all the games on there. So then I eventually got a PS2, and then the Wii came out, and then I got a 360. And yeah, but that's all for another video. But I'm just here to tell you guys about I loved the Nintendo 64, and just to talk about how important it was to me. And you could obviously tell because I'm playing all those games on. You could see several videos of me and my friend Bruce playing N64. And later on, I'll make a video of him and me talking about our whole history as gamers, so you can look forward to that sometime later on this month. And also go ahead and leave a comment below. What was your first gaming console? What's your favorite console? And please don't forget to subscribe to my videos, and please, leave questions for me to answer in my next Q&A video, because I really need some more questions so I can answer them, so I can make a nice long video with that. So anything you want to ask me or my friend Bruce, go ahead and ask a comment, and anything about gaming, anything, really. So that is pretty much it. And I will see you guys later. Alright, bye.